What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1083. Now, the chapter is out over on TCB. We are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of the greatest adventure story ever told as we come back from Golden Week. I was not anticipating this chapter to come out very early in the morning. I was away at work, getting myself prepared for the day and everything. I just see one of my group chats immediately switch up and say, 1083 is out. I'm like, what? So here we are. We got a chapter to read today, man. So I'll talk with the good individuals over at TCB about the early release. Spicy. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be like this going forward. I'm hoping it's not, because if it is, then more than likely my reaction reviews will be out around this time. And then thankfully, the next day I'll be off afterwards. So JJK comes out early on the Thursday. I'm here. So right now, we got to talk about One Piece. Get ready for what to expect this week, man. As much as I want to see all this stuff going on right now with Sabo, the Revs, what Sabo saw back at Mary Joie, and I do hope that is going to be the thing that we get here as well. I do want to wrap up things in Egghead so that all of this chaos, all of this stuff that's going on right now, we can focus on this. Because I know the very second that we go right back to stuff at Egghead, I can already hear the noise from everyone in the community. I don't want to go back here. We're already done with this. Let me go see Dragon. Sometimes we just got to take care of certain business and then we get to it afterwards. But beggars can't be choosers. I have been enjoying the content, but in terms of just, structure, all that kind of stuff of the story, I would rather get the stuff done on Egghead before we move on to all this. So, let's get into the chapter. Let's see what awaits us this week, man. I honestly, the Golden Week break was good. Just getting some time off, just, gaming, doing a bunch of other stuff for the time being, getting a little bit ahead on certain projects I wanted to work on. But now, it's time for real business, so let's get into it. Chapter 1083. All right, so the title of the chapter, The Truth About That Day. So I think we are going to be sticking around with Sabo and the Revs, and we're going to learn some stuff. And, okay, we got Doflamingo right here on the cover of the chapter, and we got this little baby bird. Did he save the bird, or he bought the bird, and then to make amends, he went to try and feed it or something? Because we never know with Doflamingo. But I guess it's, yeah, you know what, no. He doesn't have the coat on, so I think he was there protecting the little buddy. Okay, fair enough. You know what? After this man somehow, some way, escaped and fell down, and I know, granted, it's just a cover request by some random Oda region, possibly, right? At the very least, we know Doflamingo, even though he's sick in the head, he's twisted, there is some clarity in his heart. So good, man. Cover request by Mikuro, Doflamingo tending to a fallen chicken, making a nest with his coat. What a good man. All those things with Viola allegedly in the SBSs and stuff. He's still a criminal, but it is what it is. All right, but he took care of the bird, and now it's time for me to read the chapter. All right. So, what did Sabo see? Kambaka Queendom. Here we are. We accomplished everything we set out to do. You see Morley right there on the bottom. Of course, it's very easy to spot him because it's the biggest design of all the characters that are there in the outside of the kingdom. All three objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the celestial dragon symbol, and I see the marking there of the claw and the little circle shaped thing. I'm pretty sure because I think it was the sun or something. It's been such a long time since I looked into those details there. We rescued Kuma-san and freed as many slaves as possible. Are they aware? Are they aware where Kuma is right now, man? All for naught, unless somebody goes in there and gets him out of there. And finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. Okay, so what was the fallout? There was nothing to sneeze at, but we got the world's attention. And the Navy ended up sending in the big guns for food reserves. The steak dinners and all that, that's all they got beefed up about. I'm pretty sure there's probably more meaning to that food reserves thing. Because, listen, bro, if you're coming after some dude's steak dinner, and that's how you're gonna declare war, bro, then we gotta get our priorities straight. I'm pretty sure there's more to it, but anyways. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in 12 nations where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. Okay, so passing grade. Look at Dragon, bro. It's so gritty and everything, but man, that's a goat. Well, say 8 very successful, but one of them vanished, the kingdom of Lelucia, which we didn't know because Imu just turned to Ray Allen, I suppose. The headline censored everything, but the 7 others have all declared Their intent to no longer pay the celestial tributes or comply with the exploitive exporting of their resources. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Mary Joie. It's the damn little parts in Volkov's speech that's just getting me right now, man. It's like, it's bad enough already as it is, being tired as I am, to be able to read what's going on in front of me, but like, please, mate. Please. They say the Holy Land's high of location makes it an impenetrable, my English is going to be gone, but a fortress. Let's go with that, okay? A fortress. Bro, okay. Ivanka, we're about to get real serious now. I guess they weren't happy that I couldn't pronounce that. But they'll see how they like living under siege. They'll finally get a taste of what it is to live in poverty and go hungry. Which I'm assuming too, because for Ivankov, everyone else had felt a certain way because of the turmoil and everything. I know it's like more so that they want to bring retribution back. Like, they want to just smack it right back in the sense of the government because of what had happened. But I'm pretty sure it's also because Ivankov probably felt that exact thing too, which also makes sense with the Revolutionary Army, is that they've all have a common goal, getting rid of them because of what they've done to them. So, yeah, never change. That's what I call a result. Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them. Slowly but surely, they must be struggling by now. Well, I mean, after 1,083 chapters, you would figure at the very least they would get something there from that. Who in the hell are those? As expected, though, they're not a foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's Knight. Was it Akainu that said it? I'm trying to remember who the hell the character was exactly, but they said, like, because of the issue that was at hand in Mary Joie, because of, like, the fighting and all that, or actually, no, what's it, oh my god, the old boy that took out Milsgard, right? Was it Milsgard that took out Charlos? They said that the issue of whatever occurred there was being taken care of by the God's Knights. And that was something like, for everyone, it's like, bro, what are the God's Knights? Well, apparently we have designs for these guys. So we're actually going to get to see them at some point in time in the story, whether it's going to be an actual fight with the Revs, or if it's going to be like just standing right beside Imu as Imu's hitting up a gritty on an island. I don't know. But from what I know right now, man, we got some swordsmen. We got some interesting designs based on the silhouettes and everything. So hopefully that they're raw, and hopefully they're not rats. But unfortunately, because they are siding with God, it only makes sense that they're going to be rats. You realize you'll be their number one target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? I think he would probably take Flame Emperor. I don't know if the boy is needed. I'm not too hot on that name. What do you mean, Flame Emperor Rob? What's wrong with you? It doesn't matter what the truth behind King Cobra's assassination is. The news reports have made you a hero already. So it's based on the way the dragon's saying that too. It's almost like a definitive Cobra is completely gone. So even unless we're to see like in a flashback exactly the steps that took place that led to his demise, that's going to be an off-screen anyways. But yeah, in the eyes of the revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world governments are hated for being subhuman monsters. While there are certainly many malignant, power-hungry despots who deserve that reputation, there are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. My man's pouring up the wine in the glass cups, okay? And Arabasta's King Cobra was in a class in his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuisance like that. This might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. That is very interesting mindset right there for Sabo. Because I see, it's one of those things where it's like, people are going to probably look at this and be like, oh, as long as it fills up the agenda and stuff, it's fine. But I think if you were to look at it from Cobra's perspective, right, and I'm pretty sure he definitely would have that kind of mindset, is that if he were to know that his death could lead to the actual change that can lead to the world becoming a better place, if you were to tell somebody like that, I'm pretty sure they would come to understand it. And again, not all humans are going to be like, accepting of death, because let's face it, you're gone, right? But in his case, I'm pretty sure he would have been like with the mindset of, well, if this means we're going to preserve peace in some capacity, at least my passing, my death could lead to some good change. So that's how I think like Sal was basically looking at it. As much as I don't want to use this as like to exploit it, because for an actual cause that we're going to use that will be for the good of mankind. Like, you sacrifice one person, you save a million. Like, it's the Karitsugu Emiya mindset. So, you really are unshakable. Then spit it out already. What? God. Yo, Morgans, bro. Why were you at the top rope doing this, man? Look, so he gonna lie and say, nah. This is definitely one of my boys, whatever. I took that photo. Hell nah. I can see that feather right there in the bottom corner, man, lying to me right now. I know that guy was on the top rope, waiting, scheming. Photoshop, man. I don't know, man. Adobe Photoshop. We're gonna have to find a name in One Piece that's gonna have to tie into the Photoshop. But bro, that man was cooking with a lot of Photoshop. What really happened? Is there any truth behind this scoop? We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation, and Dragon's eyes darken. I don't know if it's because it's like he about to take a sip of that good, right? But at the same time, he's like, boy, you better not lie to me. Like, you better not lie to me. I remember what he said to Kuma. I will not forgive him if it doesn't sound straight to me. Because we all wanted to believe in you. And he looks down, ... And we're entering flashback time, so here we go. We are about to learn what exactly happened. It is finally time. Oda, finally before our eyes. He's growing up. He's finally growing up, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving us what we want. Over a month ago, at the home of the gods, in the land of the holy land of Merjoa, not long after the reverie began, they're attacking the home of the gods. Look at the flames. Look at those bozos all running, man. Look at that, man. Somebody in the background for sure is doing up the knee slide who's not with the freaking Celestial Dragons. But, so, man, this is what we love to see, man. The rich in pain, tax the rich. Help us smack up the rich. That's, that's what I love to see. Get out of here. Help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. The intruders are with the Revolutionary Army. We're under attack. It's the 4 captains. This is outrageous. First they attacked our beloved symbol, and now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Okay, so it actually is just steak dinners. I don't know, Oda. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Does the jealousy on these vermin know no bounds? I don't even want to keep the heads, just dispose of them at once. Oh, what is wrong with this woman's teeth, bro? Oh, bro, you gotta be rich. After that, summon all those dreadful bodyguards and have them executed. Those miserable wretches allowed this to happen on their watch. You depraved snail. There's some pirate that's there. It's almost like what happened we saw with Kuma before with Charles's father, where he was like riding on top of him and everything. No pause. You depraved snail. I told you to hurry. What would you do if something were to happen to me? Well, then, Owarida, bruv. I've had enough. I'll walk myself. Consider yourself fried, you useless piece of trash. And he's about to cap him. And nope. Karasu pulled up and said, no chance. My gun! What? Who do you think you are? Crawling suit? So part of him comes out. I will say this though. Of all the abilities when it comes to the 4 captains of the four head honchos of the Revolutionary Army, that ability of his with the crows is absolutely gas. Like, I really need to see this thing like in an actual projectile kind of battle. It's Crawling Scoot. Escape to east of the city. Oh, okay, so it's for communication too. Okay. I'm pretty sure I probably did that back in 904, but I really can't remember. This was such a long time. Wow. Okay. It's the Revolutionary Army. And they got gobbled up? Oh, no. Karasu is about he's basically almost I guess he's trying to about summon a whole bunch of them, or he's just basically taking in all the damage. Because it almost looked like they were he was being absorbed, but he's basically just taking the damage right there. Get same plumbing to safety. Plumbing. Let's riddle this scum with bullets. Blast him till there's nothing left. Do they know? That's not going to work. Look at just running through, huh? Don't tell me there really is nothing left. Yo, bro, nah, man, this dude raw. I know these are some bozos, but still. Nah, bro, listen, this ability in the anime is gonna be gas. He literally just slithers in feathers, the shadows, and then he reappears from behind. He doesn't even realize the Mazuka's coming right now, man. Albeit suit. And there you go, just blast them away with just the rays of the shadows and everything. Northern Captain of the Revolutionary Army, Karasu, who ate the suit fruit. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a translation afterwards to properly go through it. Okay, laser shooter. Hurry up, gather at the east end of the city. We're going to get you out of here, okay? Thank you so much. So yeah, Lindbergh right there on the top. Thank you so much. You think you can thank us when you're free? Okay, so I see Shawty right there with the little mask and stuff there. Hopefully she gets out of there okay. And yeah, Southern Captain of the Revolutionary Army, Lindbergh. Look at that smile, bro. I can't wait to see more of the gadgets and stuff because I like what I did see in the introduction. They're really going at it over there. They're headed this way. Hurry up and release everyone. Leave it to me. Oh, here we go. Am I gonna actually see some action here, bro? Fujitora. You see Karasu coming down from the top row, but bro, nah, man. Fujitora, I don't know what it is, bro. He has this like Kawada-esque energy from All Japan, just chilling. And did he slice or he just go with the gravity? Renkan. So it looks like he got slashed. I see like a little marking like this, like a little dash thing right there. So I think he did cut him. Oh my. Hey, oh my. Morley taking on Green Bull. Fair enough, Morley. Oh my, this boy sure likes to play rough. You're the ones destroying the city. Western Captain of the Revolutionary Army, Morley. Okay, he's got himself in a standstill at the moment. Granted, the ability comes into play, but this is not too bad right there for Morley. Just cough up where your leader went off to. You shouldn't sniff around and stalk people, you dirty little perv. Fujitora, what do you think you're doing? I'm calling in a meteor strike. Nah, bro. It's nah. What are we doing? No. You know what? Until I see some real gas, nah. We're gonna give him one belt. We're gonna get this man one belt. You kidding me, bro? A meteor strike? Just off the vibes? It's like, bro, you know what, man? Some rats over here. You know what? We get them out of here. We get some meteors. Unbelievable, bro. Don't be an idiot. That's a terrible idea. But you don't care, bro. My man just chilling with him. Like, come on, bro. There are two admirals here. If we were anywhere but the home of the gods, that'd be more enough power to turn any battlefield upside down. And then, hey, yo, the rest of them, yo, the Chapapa, yo. Now, this is Eni's Lobby heritage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Fukadori. Nah, bro. Even if you ignore the handicap, the revolutionary captains are doing well to stand their ground. Just goes to show that they're no pushovers. Yo. Yo, man. Nah, bro. I literally just felt 12 to 13 years ago. Just come back to me right there as I was catching up to the series and seeing these guys again, man. Oh, my God. Okay, oh, wait. There's a bottom part that continued on from the Green Bull talk. Man, this chapter's something else, bro. You're as bad as him. Watch where you're swinging. Real Goku, you bastard. I'll see that you hang if any of us get hurt. Damn it, it's impossible to fight here. Get out of the way already. So, more so to play onto the thing that because they're in the territory there for the Celestial Dragons or homes and stuff, it's a disadvantage because they don't want to go and destroy things because, again, it'll be on their heads after. So, the advantage right now being played to the Revolutionary Army. But you see everyone there from Morley, Karasu, Lindbergh. Where is Bello Betty, though? Is she about to put up W's, though? I mean, actually, no. No, because Bello Betty, I'm pretty sure, was back on the island and stuff when Sabo was on the intercom and stuff talking up. Sabo, don't you have the keys to these collars yet? I just found out where they keep them. It won't be long. Huff, Puff, Lindbergh, what's up? Okay, so Sabo, you see with the flames making the moves. Kuma-san's in Pangea Castle 2. What? So yeah, Chief of Staff Revolutionary Army Sabo. I just spotted him with that dumb father and son saint duo, Roswald and Charlos. Roswald? Is it Roswald? They must still be looking to get revenge for that thing we heard about at the public courtyard. What the hell? Moo-foo-foo-foo. I'll make her my pet. He hasn't given up on getting Shirahoshi. Oh, yeah, because... Oh, man, what a rats. I won't forgive them for using Kuma-san like this. Yeah, we won't let them get away with it. Morley, make sure everything's ready. Okie dokie. Oh, then we got a real reason for 2 belts! Yes, this is how we get 2 belts! Ladies and gentlemen, in this household, we have certain names for certain individuals who have the honor of having 2 belts. Why? Because they're goated. Why? Because I say they are. Look at my body, man. I still need you in the present. I need to know what's going on with Kuma. I need you to move forward. I need you to go be my goat. But for now, we'll deal with what's going on over here. And then, Oda, whenever you want to go back to Egghead, actually in the Egghead Island, then we'll get there. Father. Oh, man. You're bringing tears in my eyes soon. Can't you buzz off? I'd rather have Vice Admiral Garp's help. Was that V? Or is she still going at it with Lucci? Bro, Lucci, you better chill out, man. Vivi won't go hit you with that sweet chin music, bro. It's going to be finished for you. Don't worry. We'll protect you. Like you protected Shirahoshi. Oh, wait. You did it. And that creep's definitely going to target her again. I know she wants to hit Kato. I don't know, or freaking the bird and stuff. But I'm pretty sure the name... Oh, my God. It's going to piss me off that I can't remember the damn name. But the freaking Lucci's bird. But, yeah, those are staring a dagger right at them. I'm afraid only King Cobra has been permitted with the audience of the five elders. But, cough, cough, Chaka, Pell. This won't... Oh, you can't end it right here, man. Come on, Oda. This won't take long and it would be tedious for you to wait outside. It'd be much better for use of your time to look out for Vivi. She's always been a mischief one. You can't let her out of your sight for a second. What's the purpose of this meeting? How are you going in? Oh, I hate this author, bro. Oh, I hate this author, man. Yo, you got yourself a golden week, a bit of a break, and this is... Oh, man. Now I gotta wait. Oh, man. Listen, bro, I got my 2 belt reason for it, but you know what? That's painful. All right? So, I guess we go milk it. Just like how the anime will be milking certain scenes and stuff, I guess this is what we're going to do, but maybe Oda really wants to play off the idea, or I guess whatever end up happening exactly to Cobra, it's going to be even a greater deal because we're going to learn something very, very important that eventually when Sabo reveals it to the Revolutionary Army, it's going to be something that's going to be revealed later on to Luffy and them, and that's going to go into laying out, I guess, like the remainder of the blueprints as we enter the final stages of the final saga. So I guess that's going to be the case then. We'll just take our time with it, which is a bit disappointing. I figured that maybe there would be like a little bit more, like we actually get to see the talk between them based on the pacing of the way the chapter was going, but wasn't meant to be. But yeah, very, very good chapter here, but I do want to see a lot more progression going into the next one. Because we're going to find out exactly what had happened with Sabo, and then, you know, whether or not Dragon deems him to be innocent or not. I would still think that they do believe in him. It's just that the way that Morgans took the photo and all that, and the way that's been publicized and, you know, placed all over the world that he so-called killed Cobra, it's just very tough right there for them to buy everything at face value. But I don't think they want to completely say that their guy did the wrong thing. Although the way he kind of came across too about the Cobra stuff, even though I do feel like I understand where he's coming from. It's a Kiritsuka Emiya mindset. If you read Fates, you know where I'm coming with that. The Gosnight stuff there, though, I think we're probably going to see the next chapter. If we're really, really going to focus on what's going to happen with Cobra, I would not be shocked if we see the Gosnight's next chapter. That's probably why they kind of waited a little bit older, just because we're going to get to see the designs. They're probably going to have some kind of big thing that's going to happen afterwards with Sabo, and then who knows? It's probably going to be the actual opponents for the Revolutionary Army going forward towards the end of the series. Dragon obviously would be that with him, just based on focal points of leaders and all that. But maybe that there's somebody there in the Gosnights that's going to be an opponent that's going to be in the way of the likes of Sabo and them. Even though I still would love Sabo and Akainu to be the fight to get revenge for Ace and everything. Maybe this is going to be more for the captains, maybe more in Kuma. Somehow survive some way, somehow. Maybe gets a matchup with one of them, who knows. Ivankov, very likely there, but yeah. Very excited to see what the designs, how they're going to be presented in terms of, like, are they going to be monsters per se and everything, in terms of the way that they're handled. I mean, God's Knights, you have to figure at the very least, if they're waited till now to be introduced after the fact, it's like, they're going to be monsters, man. But yeah, very good stuff here, but I do want to see the progression next chapter at the very least in terms of us getting to see the actual details. I did feel like on that day, we were going to see what's happening, and then we didn't. So that's like my only real criticism I'll see on the chapter. But to actually see the leaders, the captains themselves, holding, granted, they were facing off in the Celestial Dragon's home area and stuff and all that, but to hold their own for the moment with Fujitora and Green Bull, I think is pretty impressive. But if they were anywhere else, then how many meteors is it going to take to put them out? We'll see. But yeah, good stuff here. Bonnie, I hope we get to see more stuff there afterwards in terms of what she was doing there before we saw her afterwards with Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats going to Egghead and everything. And then hopefully from there, we get to see the stuff afterwards in terms of maybe the backstory and then what it's going to do for her character moving forward. Because I feel like there's going to be more to her for this next phase of the story. So, yeah, good stuff there, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of One Piece. Let me know how we're feeling about it, as you feel the same way that I felt about it. Like, it was a good chapter in terms of what we got here, but I did expect see a bit more given how we ended last week's chapter or the chapter before that going into this one. But if there's any clarifications, input, anything you want to add about the chapter you felt was important, please let me know down in the comments below. Like them if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, guys, are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece, week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell of Sandora to stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. I'm praying the chapter will be coming out in the afternoon time. Won't be in the mornings. If it is coming out now in the mornings on the Wednesdays, expect my uploads to be coming out sometime in the afternoon, evening, that kind of thing. But regardless of what time it comes out, I will be here no matter what. And if Oda's preparing dishes, we are going to have a meal, as we should. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we